welcome back to my channel. This is my budget plans where we are trying to reach these financial goals, y'all. Yo, it has really seriously been a very long time, and I know, and I do apologize, y'all. Life has a way of really doing things, and honestly, not just life, even sometimes God does things. He wants to change some things around and whatever, but this is going to be a life update video. I have been gone, I think, for 2 months, and I definitely did not I think that I would take this long. There was a lot of things that happened like after our 10-year anniversary. It was a very trying time, I'll be honest with you. So basically, where I've been. Okay, so first things first, everybody is fine. Husband's good. Pumpkin, sweet pea, peanut, all of them are fine. We are really good. Everybody is in good health. And I thank God for that. But the issue was, and not really just an issue, I think it was kind of like a twofold thing. So I was dealing with some things on my job, and you kind of feel, you know how like when you get that feeling that it is time to go? That's what I was getting. And not because of anything, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I wanted to kind of stay there for like another year. And you know, like I told you guys, I was working weekends. And some of the things that I encountered, you'd think you would not encounter because you work weekends. Like, I work weekends. I'm there Friday and Monday, yes. But, like, I really shouldn't be hearing too much from a lot of different people. And honestly, it was just one of those things where I was being targeted. And I'm just going to call it what it is. I was being targeted. And I think it was for specific reasons out of my control. You know, that coupled with like having a really, really, really busy month. And then I like made a mistake. And, you know, like I said, I've always owned my mistakes. However, I feel like there was, you know, some bias in leadership and, you know, that kind of thing. And you know what? It was just time to go. But on the flip side of that, though, it was also a God thing. I really do believe it was a God thing because like I was working weekends, you know, I wasn't able to go to church with my family, you know, and I was missing out on a lot of things in that aspect. And that is one aspect that I definitely want to be present in when it comes to being with my family when we are going to church, assembling ourselves, wanting to hear from the Lord, you know, that kind of thing. So, the Lord has definitely changed that. I did find a new job. Thankful for that. And let me just say this, in the branch of nursing that I'm in, I'm good at it. I'm not even trying to toot my own horn. It is a passion of mine. It's like I'm in case management, so I don't really know if a lot of people understand what that is, but you know, all my nurses, y'all know what that is. I'm a case manager. In a sense, I primarily focus on the utilization management aspect, and I'm good at it. It is one of the passions that I have found. In my career, because I've been a nurse for 13 years, I've been a registered nurse for 13 years, and I have been lucky enough, I could say, or even blessed enough to have found two loves. I used to work on a psych floor, and then I also now am in UM, and I absolutely 100% love everything about my job, right? And so when I was being targeted, my character came into question. And that's one thing I don't play with. Being a nurse is one of the things that was a plan that I achieved from the very moment that I was in high school. Like, you know, and it was a goal that I reached for myself, and I'm very, very proud of that goal because I didn't have a plan B. So if I feel at any moment that something is about to change or if there's a shift. Okay, so when those things happen and if my character is being called into question, I don't play that. So, and I was feeling this, I did feel like, okay, you got to get out of there. And I did. And I was blessed enough to find another wonderful position. And I'm still new. So, you know, right now everything is gravy. I'm in the honeymoon phase right now. But I mean, to be honest with you, I feel like I feel at peace. And that was one of the things at my prior job I did not feel. Like I was becoming anxious and second guessing myself and all these things. And like I told y'all, I've been in this field for the last almost 10 years. I know my job, and I pride myself on knowing my job because it's a love of mine. Patient-centered care is a passion of mine, regardless of what facet I'm in nursing. So whether it's, direct or indirect, that is always been my goal. It's something that I've always passionate myself, or something that I always have been passionate about. So all that to say, and in doing that, there was definitely a blessing, but it taught me something, because in this new position, I took a pay cut. So of course it's like, okay, God, I know that this is what you're telling me to do. I know that this is you that opened this door for me. But how am I going to function with a pay cut? And it won't $3,000-$4,000 pay cut. It was a substantial amount. And we're a family of 5. Family of 5. Sweet Pea had a birthday, so we're not doing formula anymore. Thank you, Jesus. But at the same time, that's diapers, it's wipes. I have, school-age kids. So, God, you're going to have to work this thing. And so he did, but it came with some really hard financial decisions. So, and until we really got back on track and things began to correct themselves, could I come back and really, do this on a consistent basis? Because that's one of the things at YouTube that I am now learning, is that it can be a lot of pressure if you view it that way. And at that point I did, because I was like, oh my goodness, I forgot to pull out money. I didn't have any to stuff any binders, any envelopes. And it's to the point where we pulled everything. I think the only binder I did not pull from and refuse to pull from is this one. This is, as y'all remember, this is my mini Monday binder for my baby's education. So that is the only binder that I did not touch. I have a box, like 100 envelope box, that I used for their education at first. I did pull from that one, but I had completely forgot that the money was there and we really needed it for whatever reason. So, woo, y'all, it was a lot. But I am back. I do thank you all for all the messages that I received from people checking up on me and, just saying, hey, where are you? If you liked the community post, if you commented, if you've reached out to me on Instagram, I thank you so much for your heart, just for your concern, because I completely shattered any ability to, reach the 4K watch hours and the 1K subscribers. I am close. I'm at like 880 something. And I thank y'all for that. I do. My heart, y'all got my heart. So I just wanted to come on, do this up. I wanted to, update you all about this. I am back. We are here. We are going to be hitting this hard. And I just want to say thank y'all. Thank y'all for being there. Thank you for, sticking with me and asking about me, because there is so much going on in this world. So much going on in this world today. And to stop and ask a question concerning me, someone you've never met, someone who's just, running their mouth on the tube, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all really, some of you really did reach out, and I appreciate that. It means everything. It means the world to me. So thank you all. Now, with the new job, like I said, I probably will start doing some budget with me soon, because I really want to hone in on the things that we need versus the things that we don't, because, we took a pay cut. And, I talked to my husband about it, and I thank God for him, y'all, because he really was a support to me in this time, because, I'm not one of those people. If there's something going on in my job, I'll question it, just to ask a question. But I like to put feelers out there to see if leadership in particular, if they're going to be receptive to you, you can kind of tell that, right? And then if they're not, like, they're just going to take it and be like, okay. And then, it's not going to really go past them to try to make any kind of change or anything like that. I don't rock the boat. I do what I need to do. I got mouths to feed. We have a family to, take care of. We got goals we need to reach. I'm not about all of that. Like, I don't like to do a lot of that. So for them to come at me the way that they did, it was very disheartening. In a sense, because I am not trying to, people make mistakes. Let me just say this. People make mistakes and are honest mistakes. Stuff that I have not been the first one to make. And I'm in a field where direct care is not our main thing. Like, we don't do that. So whatever mistake I made is not something like it would, hurt anybody or anything like that. But at the same time, it's like, I take my job very seriously. When I get done with something and got my initials and all the initials that come after my name on it, I want that thing right. So to come at me the way that you did, or they did, and like basically say, oh, there's no room for this, it was very eye-opening for me. And it just really helped me to put things in perspective, because here I am sacrificing every weekend because and we needed it. Don't get me wrong. That schedule worked because that's what we needed at the time. So yeah, so all that just to say, like, things happen in your life, and then when you really take a step back, take your emotions out of it. Like, okay, what is really going on? What is the bigger picture? And I really do believe that this was God's way of showing me, hey, you need to go, and you need to go now. And my thing was, well, no, not telling God no, but like, I wanted we have our goals, we have our timelines in mind. I want to stay here another year because this is the timeline that will align with everything that we need for our family. And then after that year, I can go, And so God was like, hey, you got to go. You got to go. And I think with every incident that I had with leadership, that was his way of alerting me, like, hey, listen, baby, I need you to go. You can't stay here anymore. And I never felt an unction from him personally, but I think he chose to do it this way because he knew that I wasn't going to move. So because I'm a creature of, habit, I do adapt to change, but not necessarily well all the time, depending on what it is. I'm going to keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? So it is very interesting how this unfolded, and I'm happy. Pay cut and all. I'm not anxious anymore. I'm not second guessing myself anymore. I don't do all of that. Like, there was a time, like a whole 2 weeks straight, I would sign into work and like my heart would start pounding. Like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna run into today? What's gonna happen today? Am I gonna get called into another meeting? And it's like, I don't want to live like that. I don't want to experience stuff like that. That's just not me. So all of that to say, new job. Hey, how you doing? New job. Thank you, Jesus. And we are going to be rearranging some things because we did take a pay cut. And, again, I talked to my husband. He has been a huge, huge, huge supporter in this whole ordeal. Like, one of those 2 weeks when I was really anxious, he stayed home with me just to make sure that I was okay, and it's a blessing. I love that man, y'all. I do. That's my baby. But it's true. Like, that's one of the things he kept telling me, like, baby, this is not you. This is not you. He said, yes, I understand that we might be taking a pay cut. Yes, I get it. He said, but your peace of mind is worth anything or any financial gain or loss that we might experience. So that was the confirmation that I needed, because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. In the midst of it, I had no clue or inkling that, okay, maybe this is God trying to push me somewhere. Maybe he's tired of me not being in church because I had to work the weekends. Maybe he wants, me to be in church now. And because I did, before I took this job, I did pray about it and felt that I got the green light to take it or to even apply to it, to be honest with you. And so, but I think that time was up, and he kindly showed me in his way. So here I am. And so, you know, things are moving. We are slowly but surely getting back on track. And things are really for the better. They are. I know this was kind of like all over the place, but I really just wanted to really just come on and show you guys or tell you guys what we've been doing. Everybody is doing really well. We're good. Like, we're good now. And I do plan on being consistent. I do. And you know what's another thing too? I always debated on telling y'all this, but I don't know if anybody else experiences this, but you know how, like, when you go hard for something and you're looking for growth, and then when you see other people surpassing you, you begin to feel a way about it, right? Like, is it just me? Or, like, for example, you know, I was up here and I was pushing out these videos. I was trying to be consistent, doing this thing. And I was very satisfied with my growth. It was never a point where I was dissatisfied, but it made me compare myself to other people. And I was like, well, why am I not growing as fast as they are? Why am I not doing this? Why am I not doing that? And it made me question myself too. And that kind of, at first, that was one of the things that kept me from, like, coming on and doing it again. Because I'm just like, I mean, what's happening here? So, but then, you know, that's another thing. Comparison is the thief of joy. Do not compare yourself to anybody else. So there's more people that I watch on YouTube too. And it's like, oh, wow, we started at the same time, but you got X amount of followers and I have this, and you're monetized and I'm not. And I said, girl, that is not why you started this channel. So get yourself together, okay? Get it together, bring it back. You started this channel because you wanted to be accountable, like most of us do. So stick with that. The rest will come when it comes. And that's what I'm sticking with. It is what it is. And so, whew, all that to say, all of that to say, y'all, I am back. We are hitting hard. I got so many Monday videos coming. I got some savings challenges that I need to restuff. Y'all, oh, there is another binder I think I did not out of it, but I can't find it right now. But y'all know my Sailor Moon challenge. That's the one. I did take some money off of that, but I did that just to bless someone for their birthday. So I'm going to fill that back, and we're going to start, not completely start over, but we're going to go through, see what I pulled out, and I'm going to go focus on filling that back up. So, whew. All right, y'all. I want to, again, thank you all for supporting. Thank you all for still rocking with me. Thank you for like I said, for reaching out. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I will be back with another video soon, and we're going to get this thing started like it never left, okay? So thank you all. Thank you all. I do have a Happy Mail video that I need to do as well. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I am going to do it because I need to bulk record so that I can get these videos out and push in. But I want to, like I said, just thank y'all. If you like my channel, you like my content, you appreciate the honesty, because I really was raw. There was some things I really didn't even want to admit up here, believe it or not. And you could be thinking like, dang, you ain't even really say nothing. But that's fine. But it was still enough. It was still a lot for me to come on here and say it. But thank you all. If you, like I said, if you like my channel, please, please, please like, comment, share, subscribe. We on a mission, and the mission is to remain accountable. I am officially on the road to 1K. If y'all would, you know, if y'all want to share, do that. If you don't, that's fine too. But thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you again in the next video. Bye.